Well, today is the first day of summer, and that means more people will be getting outside and exploring Idaho. And joining us today to talk about the do's and don'ts of outdoor activities is the author of Boise Trail Guide, Steve Stuebner. Steve, first of all, thank you so much for joining us here on the News at 4. You wrote a book, right? Talk a little bit about that and what you've been doing.
Yeah, well, I've been doing guidebooks since the early 90s, and Boise Trail Guide's been available for over 15 years, and currently it's 95 and hiking and running routes close to home, like within about an hour of Boise. And so, you know, ridged rivers, greenbelt, easy trails, moderate trails, epic trails, pretty much something for everybody.
And what are some of your favorite places? I know you said most of them are within an hour or so of here. So.
Yeah, a lot of these. I've enjoyed the Boise Grand Slam peaks for one thing, which is some people have kind of got that on their to-do list, to do all 4 of those in the spring. But I'd like to do hikes close to home to begin with in the spring, and then just kind of work out more to the north towards McCall, Stanley, as the summer goes on, the Pioneers by Sun Valley. And it's just, you know, we have such, you know, so many spectacular mountain ranges to explore, and over 10,000 miles of trail statewide. And so I've kind of taken it as one of my life's passions to get out and hit them all. But I haven't.
It's a good passion. I believe
Over 35 years, I'm still short.
I think you'll do it. I believe in you. And you know, I was telling you off camera, but I must admit, I'm from Idaho, but I might be the worst Idahoan when it comes to outdoor activities. So what should folks know when they're trying to pick a place to go hiking or camping? What should they?
Well, just do some research ahead of time so you kind of know what you want, and then try to meet that, you know. And then if you're camping, a lot of times there's a lot of competition for campsites these days. So like have a plan A, plan B, plan C, try to reserve a campsite if you can. I mean, you know, redfish.
Right, yeah.
Hundreds of sites that are reserved. So you better have it reserved. Don't just show up and expect you're going to find some.
Good advice, right? Because then you'll just be out of luck, right?
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of being outdoors, I mean, how can people protect the environment that we're exploring? I mean, that's been a big thing that we've seen a lot over the years as well.
Well, for one thing, just really try to tread lightly in terms of your own impact. And so that would mean, you know, packing out your garbage and things like that when you're out camping, or just when you're out for a hike or whatever, you know, pick up after other people maybe if they haven't done that, and be kind. Be nice on the trails, be kind to your fellow trail users, be a nice trail advocate, you know, so that the hikers get along with the runners and the hikers get along with the cyclists. And people can have a bad day out there, and it's just like out on the freeway or something. Somebody goes haywire.
Yeah,
you know,
good
so
point there.
We all have to get along to share our trails.
You know, Steve, something that you said that was really interesting to me was this book, your trail guide, there's something for people of all abilities, right?
Right.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, there's 95 routes. So, I mean, really, literally, some people take it upon themselves to do that as a project and do them all.
Wow.
But it helps with your fitness because they're going to be easy to start with, like maybe an hour or less, and then it's 2 hours, and then you get into more strenuous, it's like a half a day or a full day, like if it's epic. But by then you're like super fit, and you know, you're ready for the biggest challenge you can find. So I mean, the book can be a way of really getting fit, and also just spreading out the use and people getting to know new trails. A lot of people around Boise go to the same place over and over again, and they've told me that this book has helped, you know, get them out in the Waihees or just other places that they really hadn't been to before.
Yeah, and really explore our Idaho, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Steve, for joining us here on the News at 4, and we'll be right back.
You bet.